Hello, my name is Matt Riggy. This is for a Virginia Tech English class, 1604. So this is my blue parakeet. I'm doing this video on the poem Bluebird by Charles Bukowski, and this is one of my few parakeets that I have. I got him about a year ago, which was a year after I already had read the poem and heard the poem, so I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it, but yeah. So I just wanted to put him in the video really quick. Okay, so how did I get introduced to the poem? Alright, he's flying back to his cage. My teacher, my English teacher actually, at New River Community College, I'm a transfer student here at Tech, so at New River, I had an English teacher who wrote a comment on the end of one of my papers, in my final paper of the class. He said that he thinks I would like Charles Bukowski's poetry, and that I should watch the documentary Born Into This. I was never into poetry before any of this, but I went ahead and I watched the documentary, and I loved it. The guy was really interesting. Thought he was a really very influential man, to say the least. And then right at the end, I believe, the poem was read, Bluebird, and it pretty much just blew my mind. It just shocked me, because poetry never really hit me. I mean, it just like blasted right through my body and my soul when I heard that poem. So yeah, and then ever since then I've loved it, and I owe a lot of my appreciation to that teacher who recommended that to me. So what are two of the aesthetic parts of this poem that I love the most? The first one will probably have to be the book sales, when he's talking about the bird blowing the book sales in Europe. I can literally see him scolding the bluebird, like telling it to keep quiet. And basically the whole idea of the poem, in my opinion, is what it's about is, men in general, how we build this hard shell around us. We're supposed to be motionless and not show any kind of, I don't know. Yeah, just any emotions in general. So men try to tend to be more rigid and stubborn and short and to the point. But we all have this little bluebird inside of us, that's there. That's always trying to get out, trying to sing. By the way, my birds are eating. That's the sound, the noise behind me. So yeah, that's the first one. And the second one would be when he's holding the bird, when he takes the bird out at night. I can literally picture him, just like a guy, having a moment alone by yourself when you're going to sleep. Just solitude, all this stuff's happening to you in the world, and then you have this quiet moment at nighttime alone in the darkness with your conscience, with your inner self. So yeah, those are my two aesthetic features that I love with this poem. Now I'm just going to read it, and then I'm going to end the video. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him. I say, stay in there. I'm not going to let anybody see you. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I pour whiskey on him and inhale cigarette smoke. And the whores and the bartenders and the grocery clerks never know that he's in there. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him. I say, stay down. Do you want to mess me up? You want to screw up the works? You want to blow my book sales in Europe? There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too clever. I only let him out at night sometimes, when everybody's asleep. I say, I know you're there, so don't be sad. And then I put him back. But he's singing a little in there. I haven't quite let him die. And we sleep together like that, with our secret pact. And it's nice enough to make a man weep. But I don't weep. Do you?